closer look at that new Harvard report on millennials and their love life. Deborah Roberts sat down with a group of women to see what they thought, and now Deborah is back this morning with the men's take. Can't wait to hear this. Good morning, Deborah.
Yeah, good morning, Michael. You remember we were all sort of caught off guard in here when we talked about this report and how young women say that they feel harassed nearly daily. Well, it seems that guys aren't always aware of that. I spoke with some young men who say, believe it or not, they're just as interested in positive, caring relationships as women are. Show of hands, if you would. How many of you are in a relationship?
He's vague, right?
Define relationship.
It's vague.
In that newly released report called The Talk, Harvard researchers saw a stunning trend that young people ages 18 to 25 appear to be less sexually active than their parents were at those ages. As for serious relationships, millennial women we spoke with seem to be ready.
I feel like anytime I'm intimate with someone, I can't help it. Like, there's emotions attached for me personally.
Guys tell us they want to commit, but are sorting it all out.
At an age this early, I might not consider myself a good enough person to be a partner with because I hold myself to a standard that I haven't reached yet.
Yeah. You agree with that?
One stunning discovery in the report, misogyny and sexual harassment appear to be pervasive among young people.
This is what the young women we talked to said about men in respect. How many of you have had men call you names that are disrespectful? Everybody. Cat calls.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody. What's your reaction to that, by guys?
I'm not surprised by that.
You're not surprised?
No.
If you're going to be honest, do any of you disrespect women in the way you talk to them?
No. I don't think I do, but sometimes you make jokes that you think everyone is laughing at and are good-natured and stuff, but maybe some people interpret them differently, but it's not done with a mean intention.
We can't be passive about it. I mean, this is a place where we really have to be forceful. When we hear boys making misogynistic comments or sexually harassing others, we have to intervene.
Do you ever notice guys being disrespectful to women and feel awkward and not say anything?
Yeah.
In a look at the delicate issue of pornography, the report saw this shocker, that males as young as middle school are now often saturated with porn, which can offer the false idea that women enjoy domination and degradation.
If you're just exposed to this stuff, right, and you're at that age where you're just mimicking what you see, then it might not be super healthy for you because you don't necessarily know how to put that in context, you know, like that's make-believe entertainment, you know, and like our healthy relationship is actually this.
How many of you are hoping for a long-term, meaningful relationship? So you all do want to settle down at some point and find that person.
I want to fall in love with my best friend. I want to be with my best friend forever. Like, that would be great. That's why I think just finding ourselves and taking that time to really get to know that person and then developing is probably the key.
The report suggests that teen boys aren't just focused on casual sex, but like young women, they've got a lot of questions about developing romantic relationships, and they just don't necessarily understand. We need to have these talks with boys and girls.
And I gotta say, Deborah, they were very honest about needing guidance and understanding women. But did they really not truly understand what harassment means?
We really are from Mars and Venus, I mean, in some ways. I mean, the lead psychologist in this report said that, of course, young men understand what's violent and what's assault behavior, but they really don't understand necessarily when they're objectifying women.
They think it's a compliment?
Sometimes they think it's a compliment, exactly. So they don't really understand sometimes that it is a culture that is offensive. Yeah. We need to talk to them more. And the Harvard study actually has a website, Making Caring Common. So for parents who want to talk, there's some ideas.
It's a great conversation to have with your kids.
Fantastic. Thank you.
And Deborah, thank you.